Dr. Mays, I know you have, I'm sure, a variety of programs that you'd like to highlight. You want to give us a whopper here?
Sure. I think for instance, security is changing and how we do security, right? One of the things that's really interesting is uh, multi-cloud, right? And I know we haven't talked about that yet here,
Yeah,
but
tricky
how
one.
yes. And so our basic program is we're both using Microsoft and we're using some things in Amazon and looking at how do we ensure that both sides are secure. Also, the how do we fail over uh, these days? As well. Those are huge challenges. We talked about it theoretically, and we did it on the small scale. Now we're doing it on large. But how do you actually ensure that you've got all the logging on both places and that you marry them up, right? And that you can ensure that you've got ground truth. And that's one of those things that we had to figure out a new way of thinking. And I think we've done a good job. And I think we're going to see more of that, especially um, when you start to look at hybrid cloud as well. We are going to be leaving our data center hopefully within the next 2 years if we get the funding that we're anticipating this year. So if that occurs, now we've got to figure out what that looks like between a back end CSP versus what we have on prem, and that data that's either at rest or in motion or in the cloud. So there's a lot of challenges. Now, the place that I think we're going to get the big value from is post-quantum cryptography, and we're working some pilots this summer. We were one of the first in government to actually approach this a couple years back, but now we really got to get serious about doing this on the large. So, and we're going to choose one of our applications that's underway right now in terms of which one we're going to use for this. But it's one of the secretary's key focuses when she came on board. So we want to make sure we get to that this summer.